Hey guys, Chris MLC. Welcome back to the shop. Now in this video, we're going to pick up where we left off talking about the Gen X. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to get that motor in there. Maybe we can get this thing fired up tonight. If not, we'll definitely get it fired up tomorrow. And I still have to get fuel unloaded. Got 2 drums of base, E85 for Mikey's car. So I think the best thing I can do right now is how about we get the camera on the stand and we'll work at getting this motor in the car. Okay, there's gonna be a little buzz in the background as usual because there's a fan right up there. Talked to the carburetor guy today about Mike's carburetor for this car. It should be here by weekend. I still think we're going to try to fire it up. Still have the Stealth carburetor over there from Darren's car. We can put that in here or on here. Here, fire it up and wash some new base fuel through this thing. And we'll set it up like that. At least we can get her going. But let's go ahead and get this thing put back in its home. The belt is in there. Give you a close up here real quick. Now how this car gets its power for its fuel and the power steering all comes off this KSC tandem pump. The front pump is power steering, the back pump is fuel, and it's driven off the back of the crank. The flywheel has a built-in cog pulley, so you need to feed the belt in here around the input shaft transmission first, or you won't get it in there. Then it comes up here after you get the motor mated up. It'll come up here and go around the cog pulley on the tandem pump. It just takes everything off the front here, so I'm going to need to get a block off plate for the mechanical pump. Then the only thing we have on the front of the engine is just the water pump pulley. So we're going to try to line it up. All right, I need spacers. Mounts in the right holes. The last engine that was in this car was an LS, so I changed a few things to get her in there. So hopefully we wouldn't have to change a lot back. It doesn't look like we're going to have to. So, alright, well, we need spacers and I don't have any. What we're going to do is we are going to make one. So we'll make our way back here to the trusty Logan. I need 2 spacers. Okay, so we're taking this a little over a 1/16 off. Since this isn't precise, it doesn't need to be. 1 inch exactly. Okay, so let's just give this a break that edge. So now we need a 1/2 inch hole through. This is just to space the motor up on the frame mounts. So we need to drill a hole through. Alright guys, well, I got a little ahead of myself here. Got to working. Brad showed up, helped me. We're having a little problem getting the transmission in, so it's kind of hard to get back to the camera and get everything over here after making the engine mount spacers. So there's the motor mount spacers. That's where we needed those. And needed one for there. Now I don't have any, as you can see, we got the motor put in. The transmission is bolted up. The stealth is on there. We got the fuel system hooked up. Radiator's in. I gotta get a bottom radiator hose tomorrow. I need to get header bolts. And then I need to get the tandem pump in there, get it mounted, and put the starter on. But I want to clean it up first. Then we're in pretty good shape after that. We got the fuel's in here and unloaded. Found a couple rod ends up here that need replaced. Brad found it on the right front, so we'll get that replaced. But I think that's all we're gonna do for tonight. We'll pick back up tomorrow. I'll get the header bolts, get the radiator hose. Then we just gotta hook up the starter, make sure the battery's charged, and yeah, we'll take it from there. All right guys, well, we got the Gen-X all put together, engine-wise and whatnot. Pulled it outside here, you had to run it for a little bit. get a body thrown on it this week. And we're gonna take the car, I think, to Shady Hill next Sunday for some practice. So Mikey can get reacquainted with a race car. Now it's been a little bit since he's been behind the wheel, so I think he's going to have a lot of fun. He's either gonna have a lot of fun or he's gonna hate it, but we will find out next weekend. All right, guys, well, a little time has went by, a few days since I've been able to get back here on the car. Now we've made a little bit of progress. Mike and Brad were here, and I started doing the doors on the car, and one thing led to another, and we did pretty much most of the car. I just got done doing the hood, the other fender, so let's have a look. And we've changed where we were going with the color, because I remember before I said we were going to do a red deck and a flat black body. Well, we decided not to tear the deck off the car. I really didn't want to do another black car, so we took the red sheet metal and we started doing a body. So that's where we're at right now with the Gen-X. Now this, I don't know about this yet. So I wanted those to be flat black because the spoiler's flat black. And then I'm having sail panels cut for it, and I'm having powder coated. Yeah, a little last minute color change on the car, and I don't think she looks all that bad. Now the only thing I don't have for it right now is I don't have any of the body angle. I had to order some today for it. The spring steel is all here. The heat shrink for the spring steel we have. The spoiler we have. The piano hinge we have. I just had to order body bolts today, body washers, and angle for the body to do all the lowers and braces. And we have all the rocker panels and whatnot. So it really won't take much to get this thing finished. We're gonna leave the roof alone and just gonna have an overlay made for his number to go over the 7. It's different. I haven't done a red car. So this is the first time I've got a chance to do red, other than I've done a deck on one of my own personal cars in red. I think it looks a little different. Well, that is where we're going to stop this video. Well, I'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you haven't yet, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and remember to hit the bell icon down in the corner so you know when I upload new content. And as always, see you in the next video.